Hebrew letters, numerological values and meanings. The Hebrew alphabet consists of 22 letters, written from right to left. Each letter has a numerical value, which is significant in numerology, gematria. Some letters also have a final form, sophit, when they appear at the end of a word. Hebrew letters, numerological values and meanings. Aleph, 1, Bet, 2, Gimel, 3, Dalet, 4, He, 5, Vav, 6, Zan, 7, Chet, 8, Tet, 9, Yod, 10, Kaf, 20, Lamed, 30, Mem, 40, Nun, 50, Samek, 60, Ayin, 70, Pe, 80, Zaid, 90, Qf, 100, Resh, 200, Shin, 300, Tav, 400, Final Kaf, 500, Final Mem, 600, Final Nun, 700, Final Pe, 800, Final Zaid, 900. Final forms, sophit, and their values. Some Hebrew letters change form when they appear at the end of a word and have unique numerical values. Final letter, name, numerical value. Final Kaf, 500, Final Mem, 600, Final Nun, 700, Final Pe, 800, Final Zaid, 900. These numerical values are essential in Kabbalistic numerology, gematria, and Jewish mystical traditions. Love, YAH-WEH. Numerical value. Aleph is equal to 1. He is equal to 5. Bet is equal to 2. He is equal to 5. Total is equal to 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 equals 13. Symbolism. The number 13 represents unity and oneness, since Echad, 1 also equals 13. In Jewish thought, love, YAH-WEH, is equal to unity, Echad, meaning true love unites souls. Twice 13 is equal to 26, which is the value of YAH-WEH, the name of God, showing that love connects us to the divine. Faith, emunah. Numerical value. Aleph is equal to 1. Mem is equal to 40. Vav is equal to 6. Nun is equal to 50. He is equal to 5. Total is equal to 1 plus 40 plus 6 plus 50 plus 5 equals 102. Symbolism. Faith, emunah, is connected to trust in God's divine plan. In Kabbalah, faith, 102, is linked to the number 6, representing Vav, the spiritual connection between heaven and earth. The word hope in Hebrew is tikwa. Breakdown of letters and numerical values. Tav, 400. Qf, 100. Vav, 6. He, 5. Numerological value of tikwa. 400 plus 100 plus 6 plus 5 equals 511. In Kabbalistic numerology, gematria, 511 is associated with divine trust, faith, and optimism, reinforcing the deep spiritual meaning of hope in Jewish tradition. Symbolic meaning of hope, tikwa, in Hebrew. The Hebrew word, tikwa, means hope, expectation, and trust in the future. It carries deep spiritual and historical significance in Jewish tradition. Symbolism in Judaism and Kabbalah. Faith in divine providence. The word tikwa represents trust in God's plan and the belief that even in difficult times, there is a greater purpose leading toward redemption and renewal. Connection to life and continuity. The root of tikwa, q.v.h, means to bind or to wait with expectation, symbolizing a strong connection to faith and perseverance. Numerological significance, gematria, 511. 5. He represents divine grace and kindness. 6. Vav symbolizes connection and unification. 100. Qf often associated with holiness and divine cycles. 400, Tav, represents completion and fulfillment of divine purpose. The total 511 is linked to spiritual endurance and the manifestation of divine promises. Hope in Jewish history. HaTikvah, the Hope, Israel's national anthem, is named HaTikvah, embodying the Jewish people's hope for return, restoration, and peace. Biblical reference. The concept of Tikvah appears in Jeremiah 29:11, where God says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope, Tikvah, and a future." Tikvah is more than just a word, it is a spiritual force that inspires resilience, trust in the divine, and the pursuit of a better future. It embodies the Jewish spirit of overcoming adversity and looking forward with unwavering faith. Hebrew Alphabet Pronunciation Guide. Hebrew Alphabet Pronunciation Guide. Notes: Hebrew does not have distinct uppercase and lowercase letters. Vowel sounds a, e, I, o, u are represented using nikud, small dots and lines placed around letters. However, modern Hebrew often omits them. Some letters, like bet, kaf, and pe, change sound based on whether they have a dagesh, a small dot inside the letter. 5 letters have final forms, sofit, that change shape at the end of a word. The Hebrew alphabet, known as the alphabet, consists of 22 consonants and is written from right to left. Unlike the Latin alphabet, it has no distinct uppercase or lowercase letters and was traditionally written without vowels, though vowel marks, nikud, can be added. Hebrew alphabet with pronunciations and notes. Final letters, sofit. In Hebrew, 5 letters change form when they appear at the end of a word. Kaf, Mem, Nun, Pe, Said. Additional notes. Dagesh, a dot inside some letters, example, changes their pronunciation. Nikud, vowel marks are used in texts like the Torah, poetry, and beginner Hebrew books. Gematria, each letter has a numerical value, used in Jewish mysticism. How to write the Hebrew alphabet. The Hebrew alphabet is written from right to left. Each letter has a specific stroke order to help with proper handwriting. Below is a step-by-step guide for writing each letter. Basic stroke guidelines. Write from right to left. Start with the top part of the letter first, then move down. Use smooth, flowing strokes for rounded letters, example. Final letters, sofit, extend below the baseline. Step-by-step writing guide. Final letter forms, sofit. Some letters have different forms when they appear at the end of a word. Kaf, longer, extends below the line. Mem, closed form. Nun, straight and extended below the line. Pe, longer, extends below the line. Said, longer, extends below the line. Practice tips. Use lined paper to keep letters even in size. Start with print, block, letters before learning the cursive script. Write slowly and focus on stroke order. Compare your letters with printed examples to refine your form. Numerological significance of the Hebrew alphabet. Hebrew alphabet, numerological values and meanings. In Hebrew, each letter has a numerical value and often carries symbolic or mystical meanings, especially in Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism. This system, called gematria, assigns numerical values to words, leading to deep interpretations of biblical texts. Hebrew letters, numerological values and meanings. The Hebrew alphabet consists of 22 letters and is written from right to left. Here are the letters. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. He. Vav. Zan. Chet. Tet. Yod. Kaf. Lamed. Mem. Nun. Samek. Ain. Pei. Said. QF. Resh. Shin. Tav. Some letters have a different form when they appear at the end of a word, called final forms, soft. Final kaf. Final mem. Final nun. Final pay. Final zaid. Special numeric patterns and mystical meanings. The tetragrammaton, YAH-WEH. The most sacred name of God consists of Yod, 10, He, 5, Vav, 6, He, 5, is equal to 26. This number is considered deeply spiritual and powerful in Kabbalah. The word chai, life. Chet, 8, plus Yod, 10, is equal to 18. The number 18 is considered lucky and represents life, chai. Many Shuvish people give charity in multiples of 18. The number 40. Mem, 40, symbolize testing and transformation. 40 days of the flood, Noah's Ark. 40 years in the desert, Exodus. Moses spent 40 days on Mount Sinai receiving the Torah. The number 7. Zan, 7, represents completion and holiness. 7 days of creation. 7th day is Shabbat, Sabbat, the day of rest. 7 branches of the menorah.